What's up, guys? We have an interesting topic today. This is actually a retroactive topic that has been recirculating as of lately, and we thought we would discuss it for video because we thought it was pretty interesting. And that is Gears of War 4 was originally in development for the 360, and it was eventually canceled at the almost, I want to say, last minute. So, Dad, do you want to go ahead and get us kicked off with this topic?
Yeah. So as we all know, Gears of War 4 came out in 2016. So it's a safe bet that, it was in developed for the Xbox 360 originally, more than likely because the Coalition didn't know that the Xbox One was coming out around the corner. And ultimately, there's an article online about it, the development cycle of the game. And it was in development for the 360 first, and then all of a sudden, here comes the Xbox One. And the Coalition was like, oh shit, our Xbox 360 version is really watered down. So they ended up canceling it, and obviously we got the Xbox One version of the game. And as we all know, Gears of War 4 launched in 2016, came out, and here we are. So, I mean, I think it's a very interesting topic considering, because it's like one of those what if things. Like, what if we got Gears of War 4 on the 360 and the Xbox One, which could have actually been a possibility. Instead, the Coalition just canceled it altogether. And it would have been the first Gears of War game that came out on multiple Xbox consoles, considering every single Gears of War from 1, 2, 3 to Judgment all came out on the Xbox 360, obviously. And Gears of War 4 would have been the first one that was going to be on the 360 and the Xbox One. So, obviously you would have two different versions of the game, but ultimately they end up canceling it, as I stated. So, we're never gonna find out what it would have been like, how different it would have been. So, what do you think about it? Like, what if it came out on 360?
Yeah, that's actually interesting that you pointed that out. That didn't even cross my mind until you said it. There actually isn't a Gears of War game that is
That's been on multiple Xbox consoles.
yeah, there's no cross-generation Gears of War ever, unless I guess you consider Gears of War 1 and the Ultimate Edition, but I don't really consider that cross-gen or being on.
Nah, that's just a remake.
Yeah, so, yeah, Gears of War 4. So I read the article, you guys. I don't have it pulled up, but I read it a few days ago when we were getting ready to make this video. And the developer said that shortly after Judgment came out, like 2013, right? Judgment came out? Somewhere around
Yep,
there. So
2013.
yeah, so that was before the Xbox One had come out. So that's when they started development on Gears 4. Like that's when the Coalition got handed over the franchise, and then they started work immediately on Gears 4. So they knew the Xbox One was coming. They knew it was around the corner. So the original plan was they were going to develop two versions, a 360 and a Gears of War 4 version. So,
And you mean an Xbox One version?
yeah, what did I say?
Gears of War 4 version?
My bad. So a lot of people saying, "Oh no, this isn't true. There's no way they could have done it." No, that's not true. Look at Titanfall. That was the first major blockbuster Xbox One exclusive. It was on the 360 too. And eventually, I think what ended up killing the 360 version is the game just took so long to develop that we reached a point in time in the 8th generation where the 360 just wasn't relevant anymore, unfortunately. Because that really sucks for people like me, like achievement hunters. That would be so cool to have a 360 version of this game to get achievements for now, and like console gamer collectors like me and like people like Adam Korlick would love to have a physical copy of Gears of War 4 for the 360. And I think it would have they would have used the Black Ops 3 model. There would have been an Xbox One version, which was the next gen version. You would have had the 360 version. It probably would have been very watered down
Severely.
in terms of graphics, frame rate, and it probably would have had no DLC, and it probably would have just been the bare bones game, and it probably would have had like a really scaled down achievements list. That's what I'm assuming it was going to be before they just said, okay, we've had to take too much out of the game, we've got to just cancel it. So that's what they did, and it's really sad. If I want to say if this game had released 1 year prior in 2015, it probably would have got a 360 version. But by 2016, the 360 was pretty much done. I know it got a few more releases up until 2018, I think was the last 360 game that ever released, Just Dance or something like that. But yeah, guys, a really interesting topic that this game was in development for the 360, and this actually sets us up for another topic right after this is, will Gears of War 6 be cross-gen on the Xbox One and the Series X? So if you guys are interested in that topic, let us know in the comments down below, and stay tuned for that video, and we'll see you guys all in the next video.